Hello, Knights, and welcome back to Lord Coucha Live. Hope y'all doing well today. Happy Friday. We're back in the Randomizer booth with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Welcome in, Cardinal fan. I do have Max Ice Trap set. I just only have so many characters to write it all out, and this seed's gonna be a little complex, so... We still have Max Ice Traps going on, don't you worry. Yes, we're back at it with the Randomizer biz. Let me get some, I guess, game volume going. Yeah, just like that. And, I'll basically be doing the same exact rule set I played last time against All Wolfgang. It'll be a Triforce Hunt, so the game finishes once I collect all the Triforce pieces. I need 69 to win, of the total 178 in the game. So there are a lot of Triforce pieces in this world, and I'm gonna be running into them left and right. And yeah, 69 Triforce pieces is kind of a joke, but honestly, after playing around with the randomizer settings, 69 just happened to be the most possible I could fit in. The option goes up to 100, but the rest of the game still needs items to shuffle around, so 69 is the best I could do. It just works out that way, and I love it. So, I'll be starting with every single major item in the game, all my equipment. It's already lit up on that side of the screen. So it's pretty much just going to be me starting the game fully loaded, going on like a supermarket spree or a like toy store spree, just running through and collecting as many Triforce pieces as I can. So... it'll be fun. Like I said, I did this about a week ago with All Wolfgang. He beat me by a good half hour. I'm a little salty about that one. He totally deserved the win, but if we're gonna be playing this one in the future, I think I need a little practice. My routing last time was really bad, so I have a plan this time. I have a specific plan with how I want to route at least the child side of things, and I think that'll cut down my time a lot. So this will be a practice run, kinda. Perfect. Oops. Nice. What was... oh yeah. Keep pressing the wrong goddamn buttons. There we go. Tri-whore. I'm a whore for Triforce pieces today. Oh, my hearts are blue. Blue purple. I don't know, what was that? Indigo? Or is indigo too dark? What would that color be? I don't know. I don't have a good name for blue purple. Lavender? Nah, that's too light. Whatever. Color theory aside, my starting medallion is the forest. Not that it matters at all, I do not need to collect any medallions. But, keeping it up to date. Be looking good, last chance, check, check, check. One more thing real quick, alright. Should be good. Ooh, red magic. Red, white, and blue, I like it. Very patriotic, colors for things. And Link's tunic is blue. Yeah, we are full-blown 4th of July over here. There's one. 1 out of 69. Spare shield, wow. Which button did I have for that? There we go. No? Where am I? Why can't I find a button? There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna specifically not go for Korkiri sword check, because it'll take at least 30 to 60 seconds total for that one check. So I think that's a time waster. Let's grab some tries here. Thank you for hosting. If you're even still on Mixer anymore. I've seen her a lot on Twitch lately. Randomizing sound effects as well feels good, man. Hell yeah. Love the randomized sound effects. Ah, I should have done randomized text as well. Oh well. I know All Wolfgang's not too big a fan of that, that's why I left it off last time. And I am a little rusty with my movement, but not terrible. Should have rando it too. About the text, in-game text? Yeah, I should have. Agreed. Random Ocarina notes? I've never done that just because I don't like... Sounds like it wouldn't be fun to learn new Ocarina notes every time, or Ocarina songs every time. But for a shorter seed like this, it might be interesting. Oh, the Ocarina sounds. I think I set the Ocarina sounds random. Maybe. I'm fairly certain I did. I could be wrong. There's also, I mean, there's only like, I think like 4 or 5 instruments that will be randomly selected for Ocarina. So there is a chance that I did randomize the Ocarina sound, but it just randomized back to normal. Alright, let me get my buttons right. There, that's better. So, let's see, don't have bugs. I'm not gonna bother with bugs. I was gonna say, I think when we played last time, All Wolfgang finished with a time of around 1 hour 42 minutes. Come on. So I'm hoping to beat hour 45. Not doing the Ocarina memory game, because I feel like it'll take too much time. I'm really trying to be smart with my choices of checks. We'll see. It's gonna be. Of course, there are also 100 Skulltula tokens scattered throughout the world, so I'm gonna be getting plenty of them as well. Plenty of them as well. Smooth. Go. What? Got an extra golden gauntlets. Okay. Have I ever Googled Darunia's Joy on Google? Can't say I have, no. Platinum gauntlets, hell yeah. That would be cool. So what's the deal with Googling Darunia's Joy? Or is that something I should find out on my own? Got another huge quiver. Actually... my ocarina's playing weird. If I want more music to be usable in Ocarina of Time, Google Darunia's Joy. Interesting. Thanks for that. What kind of music? Like, music... I guess it could be anything, but, like, I assume you could put in music from, like, the 3DS version, or just, like, other games in general? I'm sure there are some limitations to it. Other games in general? Cool. So, like, for example, I could have a Mario Kart 64 track playing in Hyrule Field, for example. New Life Revolution, hey! How are you? Welcome in. What was I doing? Wait, I just have to read this. What am I doing? Oh, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker Name Few. Okay, so specifically Zelda games, it sounds like. Okay, I'm apparently not following at all. Or very well. Hell yeah, we're gonna be hearing a lot of the whole stream's gonna be Link yelling. Or Yink lelling. Try number 7. What was it doing? Stop it. God damn it. Mama-san, welcome in. I feel like my ocarina sounds weird. It's like I'm holding the C stick or something. Or C button. But I'm totally not, I swear. I don't know if it's an alternate ocarina sound or if, like, my controller's not... I just disconnected and reconnected my controller. Should be set correct. And none of my movement's wrong, so I don't know what's going on. Oops. What's my world record for speed runs on the randomizer? Wanna get a sec? Oh, it's Impa's Flute? Thanks, Cardinal. That's what was throwing me off. And New Life Revolution, as far as fastest time is concerned, randomizer, you can set it, like, there is a million different settings, so there's no, like, standard for randomizer, but the one I usually wind up playing, I think my record is, like, I don't know, 6 hours and change, maybe? Somewhere around there. But this one I'm hoping to finish in less than 2 hours. Number 9. Alright, we're gonna have a... gonna have a whole bunch of checks here in Kakariko. Which is cool. Part of the reason why I started, more or less started over here. Paying off. Wild Kitty 66. Thank you very much for following. Do appreciate that. We're 3 away from the big 100. Too slow. Bonjour. What did I just pick up? Whatever. In when you're at the other. Anyway, I cannot have MK64 music because that's used for MM. Okay. I remember when I was playing around with the MM randomizer with Wolfgang a couple months ago, and we saw all the different types of tracks and music you can put in that game in the randomizer. I think we did have a Mario Kart track or two in there. It was pretty cool. Whoops. But didn't know it was more difficult for... Well, I guess it makes sense, but didn't know it was more difficult for Ocarina. Denise! Hope I pronounced that right. Hello, welcome in. OOT and MM have different instrumentals. Interesting. I guess we're talking about like the sound font, or the like the technological side or hardware side of how the sound is produced. Basically, alright. That makes a little more sense. I mean, I would think Ocarina and Majora are so similar you could use tracks between games, but considering how much of a advancement Majora was, makes sense that some things from Ocarina aren't quite compatible. Alright, I'm really liking the pace I've got going so far. Oops. I messed this up. Oh well. Why is it that chicken needs like 2 seconds of invulnerability time before I can pick it up? It's so annoying. Sorry, cuckoo. Can I pull this off without screwing it up? We're looking good. I'm not being rushed. There we go. Give me your schmilk. Not literally. Nice trap. Oh! Almost right in. Cool. Alright, I think I got everything here. Hoping I didn't miss anything dumb. And away we go. Ooh, we've got the minigame music on the overworld. At least it's, upbeat. At least I suck. Well, while we're here, due to circumstance, no. A little further off than I thought. Sweet. See ya. She-ish spider. Alright, so we're off to Lon Lon next in my grand plan. It's been a while since I've tried this. I'm getting ground jumps. Getting ground jumps. There we go. Nice. I still got it. And away we go. Can you get items from old Link before you're old? Basically, items in this game are divided up into, I would say, 3 different states. Items that are only in the world if you're Child Link, items that are only in the world if you're Adult Link, and a handful of in-between items that appear in both the Child and Adult timelines. So right now, I'm prioritizing Child-only checks, and scooping any of the Child and Adult ones along the way that I can. And then once I feel satisfied with my progress on the Child timeline, I'll just jump to Adult timeline to clean up the rest. I don't anticipate going into any dungeons, because I shouldn't need to, but if I do, if I am still short a few checks by the end of all the overworld searching, I think I'll go Dodongo's first. That place is pretty good for checks. Maybe Deku Tree second, if it comes to that. Oops. Yeah, New Life, they really did. It's not even something I completely realized when I was younger. I mean, I knew there were obviously a difference, but I didn't know, like, now I've got it to the point where I can tell you each and every, like, check location in the game, and I can tell you if a child or adult or both. But at one time, it was kind of guesswork. I remember especially when I started doing Ocarina of Time randomizers, I was often getting confused as to which timeline a certain thing would appear in. Particularly these gold sculptulas, I got confused which ones were only a child versus only adult. But I've gotten a lot better with that. But yeah, it's a really cool system, if you really think about it. Because let's face it, by the time you're adult, you have all the items to get all the child checks, but you still have to, for some of them, you still have to transform back into Child Link in order to physically find them. So it has you bouncing back and forth. I guess more deeply what I'm trying to say is, just because if you're playing the vanilla game, just because you got to the point where you're adult Link, doesn't mean you never have to be Child Link again. It's not like the Child Link phase of the game is over. No, this game requires and benefits from a lot of bouncing back and forth between timelines, so it's not like the first half of the game or the first third of the game is cut off from the rest of the experience. It's all pretty well interwoven, in my opinion. First try peek that. I'm pretty happy with that. It's better than Smash netcode. Yeah, well, no comment on that. But, New Life, I have been playing, Mario Maker 2 online a lot recently. And, yeah, now I really know what you're talking about when it comes to how bad the Nintendo Online is. 'Cause you would think Mario Maker is a lot less complex than Smash Brothers is, but the lag on so many of those matches is so bad. It's unbelievable how bad the online is. So I definitely feel your pain in that regard. Because one's a high-speed fighter, the other's a high-speed platformer. The last thing you'd ever want is lag. Being Child Link is required for Spirit Temple in Vanilla. Correct. Yes. I think that's a really cool aspect too. Arguably one of, if not the last major dungeon in the game. In the adult timeline, you know, at that point in the game, you haven't been playing Child in a while, for the most part. But when the last dungeons in the game requires both Child and adult Link to work on it, and I think that's a really cool idea. Very creative. And once again, really validates the value of young Link in this game. He's not just the weaker version of adult Link, he's just a separate character who has his own functions. I find that very respectable. It'd be sick if the randomizer allowed you to swap between main characters in titles, just for example, seeing how Mario from Mario 64 characters physics apply to the game. That would be something. I don't even know if that's even possible, but then again, nowadays with modern day hackers, I guess anything's possible, but seems a little wonky. Alright, 20 tries. I'm 27% of the way there? I don't know, did I math right? Alright, so I think we're done with Lon Lon. Now I'm gonna head to Gerudo. Shadow was... Are you saying Shadow was the last temple in the game? Because Shadow and Spirit are... Either one of them could be the final dungeon. As far as I'm concerned. I mean, when I was younger, I always did Spirit last. Out my mind, actually, when I found out you could do Spirit before Shadow, my mind was blown. Not recently, of course, but... I do like how they give you some choice towards the end. Skulltula token, not interested. Whatever. It was intended to be. Man can dream. Yeah, that Shadow was intended to be the last dungeon. Like I said, that one caught me by surprise when I first learned about that. Because, again, I had always naturally done Shadow first before I even touched Spirit. And honestly, that's just how the games become, like, ingrained in me now. If I were to play this vanilla today, I would probably do Shadow first, just because that's how I kind of train myself. But I agree, either one is completely valid. Doesn't make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. That's why Requiem is before Shadow in the song screen. Good point. I always, especially back then, I always just considered it as, you know, I don't want to say sloppy game design, but, you know, they put the songs wherever. I never really thought too hard about a strict order. $21. 22. Cool, cool. Making nice progress. Besides that rock. Spacebar, welcome in. Time to whoop Gan his ass and chew bubblegum. We're all out of bubblegum. All hail for the hero of time, baby. Sorry, I have to warm up to my John St. John's voice. I think that's his name. The Duke Nukem voice actor. And fly! Love that ground punch. Pick up. Have I ever got sub 3 hour in Link to the Past? Yes. Can't remember my best time. I definitely hold on. I definitely saved the screenshot of my best time. It was definitely sub 3 hour. I'm fairly certain. I don't want to lie, but I'm pretty sure I got sub 3. I'm also getting a little confused because I started doing Triforce Hunt on Link to the Past, and those have went a lot faster. My fastest Triforce Hunt on Link to the Past was like an hour and a half or something. It was rebonkulous, and I don't think I'll ever get a time like that again. But Triforce Hunt is a very different beast than the normal randomizer game. Like I said, I find Triforce Hunt a lot easier in Link to the Past. Although there are a lot of settings, I could make it harder, I guess. Hey, another Lens of Truth. Cool. Now I can have Spectacles of Truth. I can link them together and make them into glasses. And then it doesn't have to be a C button item where I have to hold it up. I can just put it on my face and always see through walls. Or fake walls. That's smart. They should do that in the next Zelda game. Make them Spectacles of Truth. That would be a thing. Alright, in the Unicorn Unfinished Dungeon programmed... is the Unicorn Unfinished Dungeon programmed into this version? Gonna say no. I'm not even familiar with the Unfinished Unicorn dungeon. Link them together. Ah! You saw what I did there. Even though I wasn't even aware that I did it myself. But you don't need to know that. I just gotta act like I'm smart. Fake it till you make it, baby. Good job, Link. Good job, Link. Oh, I hit him already. 18. The next Zelda should have a Lens of Truth app on Link's phone that he downloads from the Google Bazaar. Nice. Bazaar store to make it realistic and simple as possible. You know, for a while now, I've been thinking about a sort of futuristic style Zelda, not unlike the leap that Final Fantasy VII took in that series or franchise. Not to go like super techie or super sci-fi with it, but a much more technological Zelda world or Hyrule. And just like Final Fantasy, you could still have mythology, you could still have monsters, but having cool magic tech and a smartphone device, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be cool. I think it would be a very interesting idea. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking Zelda into a futuristic timeline. Because if you do it right, it doesn't matter. Just look at Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow, and Dawn of Sorrow. What? A Castlevania game set in the future? Well, if you do it right, doesn't make any difference. It's still a good game. So, I'm totally down with it. I think I first started thinking of that idea when I played Wind Waker, the Great Bay Temple. How I noticed that there was so much technology in there, even though it was rudimentary. It was probably the most technologically advanced dungeon we had seen in a dungeon for that, or in a Zelda game, for the most part. So it got me to thinking what a high-tech Zelda world might look like. Jeez, Couch, that's just mean. Oh shit, what did I say? Well, I'll take your word for it. What I said was mean. So apparently there's a hidden dungeon in this game somewhere. You're new to the info as well. That's interesting. I mean, Oh, it kept trying to hit the scrub. Alright. As far as hidden Oh, so that wasn't real? As far as, lost dungeons are concerned, I mean, I've heard, like, rumors or tales that, like, Ice Cavern was supposed to be a full-blown dungeon. Ganon's castle kind of, demonstrates that there may have been a wind temple or wind dungeon at some point in development. Yeah, there were, I think, a lot of ideas originally being tossed around that got changed or altered or cut, whatever. First time hearing about a unicorn dungeon, though. Though, to be honest, doesn't sound too crazy for Zelda. When I think Unicorn Dungeon, I think of Aquamentus, the first dungeon boss from Zelda 1, who was a dragon with a unicorn horn. Hope I got all that remembered correctly. But, bottom line, Unicorn Dungeon sounds like something that would appear in Zelda. Fuck. I think Breath of the Wild uses, like, ancient future tech. It's a little different, but kind of similar. That makes sense. I mean, I feel like they already started touching on the ancient future tech idea in Skyward Sword. Pretty heavy-handedly, in my opinion. So I think they got the ball rolling around there. But, so it doesn't surprise me at all to hear that Breath of the Wild kinda also takes that idea and runs with it. I think it might be... I don't think we're gonna see exactly like a future Hyrule in the future of Zelda games, but I think we are gonna see more and more ancient future tech, as you put it, which I think is a great way of saying it. Not necessarily futuristic technology, it just seems futuristic, but it was made in ancient times. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Ah. And you thought that was real why, Lord Coucha? If we're talking about the fake Triforce piece I got in Lake Hylia, it's because I'm only half paying attention because I'm talking and playing at the same time. Trust me, my brain's divided like 5 different ways right now. Can't focus on everything. You put the link in there to check it out. If you or anyone in the chat wants to check it out. I don't... Oh, there's the link. Okay. Thanks, New Life. Yeah, I'll definitely peep that out after stream. I'm very curious. Unicorn dungeon. Imagine there's like enough assets left over to like rebuild what would have been the unicorn dungeon, to play a brand new Ocarina of Time dungeon after all these years. That would be sick. S-I-K-K sick. KK slider slick. Cheeseburger slider White Castle. Hey, vector shield. Ah, camera messed me up. You made sure to say check it out twice. It's important. Well, I might have missed the first time you said check it out, so thank you. Nothing wrong with a little redundancy. Nothing wrong with a little redundancy. Alright, I think I'm right on track with what I want to be doing. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So right now I first gotta start turning the right way. Then fuck off. Then we're going to Hyrule Market. Am I going the wrong way again? What happened? How did I get turned around? Oh, it's because of this stupid wall. This map is so unreliable. I did not think I was hitting that wall earlier. I mean, I knew I was hitting a wall, I just didn't think it was that wall. Can I oh, still have a loaded ground jump, that's why. A little off-key there. Ooh, did I get that one? No, I didn't. Ah, I can get it faster as an adult. Just hope I remember it. Die! Ooh, I can get a new Skulltula reward. I can, I probably won't. But we'll see, you never know. Alright. Definitely hitting up the shops. Ah, they're pricey. So much self-control not breaking all the pots. Trust me, I had the desire internally. But right now, speed is paramount, so I had to be reserved. Honestly, I kind of need the money too, but that's not even a good place. That's not the best place to farm money. That's a fake Triforce, and that one's out of my price range. Great. I need a huge rupee. Stat. Oh, this feels weird. I'm doing a mini-game, but it's just the normal inside of a house music is playing. It's like the most casual, low-pressure mini-game ever. The only way it could possibly be any chiller is if Zoro Domain music were playing right now. God damn it, that's what I get for talking. Oh. It's inaccessible for young Link. I assume you're talking about Unicorn Dungeon. Holy hell. Alright. Sorry, chat. I'm not reading shit until I'm done with this. Make this mistake every time. Are you invincible? There we go. Okay. It's inaccessible for young Link. Ooh, another double magic. It's inaccessible for young Link because it's too far down, and only accessible for adult Link before the Great Cataclysm due to the water being frozen. Alright. Interesting. So I'm guessing it might be in, like, the Lake Hylia region, possibly? Or Zora River area? Or any of the Zora areas in general? That is provided they had a physical location for it yet. 30. Annie Oakley can suck it. Annie, are you okay? Yes. You said something prior. Take your time, sir. I gotta stay on top of the chat. Especially if I wind up like 10 messages deep. Which this was not, by the way. Just generally speaking. Check what you said prior. It's under Zora Waterfall. Ah, okay. Oh, I could see that as a location for it. There is that little basin where the waterfall hits. Or under the water itself. And I think in place they just... In the final version, I think they just threw a few red rupees or something there, which is still cool, but... I could see how maybe they changed that up last second to cover up a dungeon entrance. Oh man, look at all of them. And I can afford 2 of them. I'm gonna need a lot of money to get those. I don't think I'll be back for them. Alright, I'm gonna skip the chest minigame, and I'm gonna skip Bomb Chew Bowling, because after reflecting upon it after last seed, it just takes way too much time for the possibility of a bad check. So, I'm gonna try to optimize my time a little bit better. And, not spend minutes on single checks, if I can. If I can help it. Apparently, it was actually from the 64 disk drive version. That makes more sense. That was unreleased, correct? But the hackers have shown the room was programmed into the 64's version under Zora Waterfall. Interesting. The angles of the camera in this town... Oh, the angle. The angles of the camera in this town remind me of Resident Evil. Yes, yes. In this game in particular, certain areas have that fixed camera angle that is very reminiscent of old school Resident Evil. Neat. 34. Alright. I didn't have a strict plan for what I want to do from here, so... Wait, yes I did. I got it. Yeah, in New Life, it's actually... I find it very interesting if you look at how they did those fixed camera angle parts. Because, like, the environment, the texture that we're seeing is more or less like a high-grade... Not high-grade, but like a 2D image. And, if you use, like, a hacking program or something to take it... I've seen it in videos. If you take off the graphics, the collision geometry is still there, like green boxes, and it's very interesting to see that even though the camera angle is fixed, the area is obviously made in 3D, and you can see how that was built. But it has those 2D textures over it to kind of fill in the illusion. I don't know, it's just interesting. I am kind of glad they got away from that, though, because I like the behind-the-back, full 3D style of play better. Good Resident Evil. Specify. I heard the recent ones are pretty good. Which is good. Ganon's Tower. Every goddamn trial. Cool. Not doing them now, though. Just here for the loot. Which reminds me, I should probably throw on my Big Goron sword. Oh, I don't like these other tunics. I'm keeping the blue. And I'm also going to... There we go. Oh yeah, you're just gonna stare at me. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't remember turning on cheat mode in the randomizer settings. Oh yeah, check that out. Never noticed that. I saw the 2D flat plane when you left on the ground. Not dead. Oh, since I left the ground. By the way, just a question, since you're an avid fan. Nailed it. How do you feel about the hookshot, like being an afterthought in the modern games? I guess it depends what you mean by modern games. I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. So, I don't know what the hookshot's status is in that game. But I feel like the hookshot's still considered overall a very important and central item to the game. Now, it may have been changing over the years to like the claw shot or the double claw shot. I mean, it's not called the hookshot anymore sometimes, but it's still effectively the same thing. Oh wow, so it's completely MIA from Breath of the Wild. That's interesting. I would not have expected that. I don't know, well, I mean, as far as like the history of the hookshot is concerned, the first 2 Zelda games didn't have it. Link to the Past on SNES, I believe, was the first Zelda game to have the hookshot. So it's not even like it was around from the beginning. But yes, once it was introduced, it became a definite series mainstay and probably one of the most iconic items in the series, outside of like the Master Sword and stuff like that. Let's see, I'm pretty sure, I think just a single claw shot was in Skyward Sword. It's been a little while. And I think that was a later game item too, if I remember. Or at least mid-game. Let's go. I think overall, hookshot's gonna be around. I don't think hookshot's going anywhere. I think Breath of the Wild was another fire arrow. I think Breath of the Wild is a game that they really intentionally tried to make it as fresh and different as possible. So I guess series mainstays like hookshot went away in favor of probably some other new stuff they threw in. So, we'll see. I'm sure hookshot will be back next game, no problem. Might even be in Breath of the Wild 2. Honestly, if it was vacant in Breath of the Wild 1, I'm sure they're going to bring it back for 2 and make it a nice nostalgic thing. You know how Nintendo does. You're saying, Breath of the Wild's a masterpiece? Because I've heard pretty much nothing but that about the game. I was actually strongly considering, playing Breath of the Wild on stream, and then I started playing Mario... Fuck. Then I started playing Mario Maker, and, I think I'm... Breath of the Wild is gonna take me a long time to get through on stream. I just know that, so... I don't know. I might just wind up playing it on my own time. Not on stream. We'll see. I don't know. If I get a big demand for it, maybe I'll do it. But like I said, that'll probably be a game that takes me... I don't know. I'm guessing probably like a couple months worth of streaming to finish. Well, that was annoying. Mario Maker is endless. It is. That's part of the appeal there. There's always new stuff to find in Mario Maker. Wild Kitty, do it. Coming out of the woodwork to tell me to play Breath of the Wild. I feels you. I really do want to play it, though. It's just one of those games I know it's just going to be a huge time commitment for me, and I tend to be completionist, especially when it comes to, like, Zeldas and Marios, so... I heard there's, like 900 Korok seeds in the game to find. I'm that dude to find them all. I'm looking forward to it, and that it'll be fun. I'm not looking forward to it because it's gonna chew up my life for, like, half a year. Come on. Choo-choo. Sister finished it, but is going back for everything she missed. There's a lot. No doubt. And I would say, like, it's a game I could play through just to beat it, just to see the credits roll, and then come back to it later on, maybe like a year later, to clean up all the other stuff I missed. But I know me, once I put down a game, that's usually just about it. If I lose steam on finishing the game, I'll never do it. So I like have to commit myself to doing it pretty much in one shot. I shouldn't have went through there. Alright, where are we? Warp. I know what I'm doing. So July 20th is the rumored Nintendo Direct date for info on the sequel. Very cool, that's only just over a week away. I mean, the news for Breath of the Wild 2 has got to be right around the corner. It's been, what, like 2 or 3 years since BOTW 1 came out? They've had time to work on the sequel. And I'm not trying to, like, spell doom and gloom upon the Switch, but oh, damn it. But let's also be realistic. Switch probably only has, like, another couple of years before Nintendo announces their next console. Yeah, I know it's a little too early to start talking about that, but it's true. There's only so much time we have left before the next console comes along, so if Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a Switch game, I think it's got to happen within, like, about a year or so. Unless they want to go Twilight Princess strategy with it, and make it, like, the last major Switch game and a launch title for Nintendo's next console. I don't see them doing that. That's not the right song. I don't see them doing that, but it is a possibility. There we go. counted that right. New Life, you see, yeah, they'll probably do that, as in, you think they'll probably make it a split release? Like I was saying, Switch game, also launch title of next console. Actually, I could see that, even if Breath of the Wild 2 comes out a solid year before Nintendo's next console, they could still very easily port Breath of the Wild 2 to that next console a year later to make it a console seller. So, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's going to be the strategy they wind up going anyway. Even if it doesn't... no, yeah. End of statement. $47. We are cooking right now. Let's see, that Metroid 4, Mother remake for US, Mother 3, and next Pokemon game. Fuck that up. And ready for this, an RPG remake. Damn, I mean, that's a solid list, man. Metroid Prime 4. I don't know, I have so many things to say about whatever that project has turned into. But yeah, at this point, I think Metroid 4, Prime 4, I didn't even need this. At this point, yeah, that might wind up being Nintendo, or a launch game for Nintendo's next console, the way that project has been moving. Let's see, whatever. RPG, I'm sure you're talking about Super Mario RPG Remake, and that would be hype as hell. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Because, I don't know, I feel like Square and Nintendo are still holding some sort of weird grudge. To put it as crassly as possible, I feel like, Square Enix is essentially like blackmailing Nintendo with Geno and Super Mario RPG. They're just holding it over Nintendo's head. And I feel like Nintendo's gonna have to do something, really go out of their way to do something nice for Square Enix before Square, agrees to let Nintendo use Geno or RPG again. Just a suspicion, but, you know. You heard that relations were fixed due to Smash Ultimate. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I feel like Nintendo and Square's relationship has definitely been not only repaired, but it's actually becoming like a strong partnership. Obviously, all the Smash inclusions helped, but like the Switch got Octopath Traveler, or like a few other Square games. So I feel like their relationship has definitely been patched up. I still think Square is going to hold RPG over Nintendo's head, though. They are not going to let that one go. Wait, that's what I was going to say. I saw a meme the other day. It was like one of those, it was Marvel Infinity War meme with Thanos. And, Thanos was asked, you know, what did you have to sacrifice? And then it shows Super Smash Brothers with like 1 million Square Enix characters in it. Then of course his response is everything. Basically, I described it poorly, but the point of the joke was, in order for Nintendo to get one character, Geno, they had to put all of these Square Enix characters into their game, even though they had never had any intention of doing so. But they're willing to do it just to get Geno. I thought that was an amusing thought. Hey, 100 chat messages. Thanks, guys. Woo! Everything. Yeah, you already knew. Because, I mean, you would think Super Mario RPG would be an obvious choice for the Virtual Console, from the Wii era, from the 3DS era, from the Wii U era, and Super Mario RPG has never been ported to the best of my knowledge, and I feel like especially the DS era was a perfect time to get that game remade, or at least ported. So it's been suspiciously absent, if you ask me. Alright, what the heck am I even doing now? Alright, I got it. What? Oh, I guess I forgot I could still take damage in lava with a Goron tunic. Alright, I have just enough money for these guys. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough cash for the last set of scrubs. Damn it! Oh, I got another heart container at some point? Nice. I have 21 heart containers. And another gigantic wallet. Technically, it's the Tycoon wallet. Or Tycoon's wallet. An item never in the original game was added in just for Randomizer to give the player more rupee room. Because you can randomize shop items to be obscenely expensive. Ooh, almost forgot about you. Wait, when did I get 990 money? Is that real? Oh, it's because I got the wallet. Oh. How beneficial. Wow, I'm glad I noticed that. Oh, wow. Stop it right there, bitch. Alright, this changes up my route. Now that I got money, this changes up my route a little bit, but only in the best ways. I'm not even checking if they're real. 55. Getting warm. Shit. Did I see what you said about Gino above? I might have. Or not. Oh, shit. No, I totally missed that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gino is going to potentially be the next character. It's an anniversary year, and he's the Star Child. The 7th DLC from The Legend of the Seven Stars in the 7th month. It's written in the stars. Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit. I mean, yeah, people have been speculating Gino forever, but I really do think if this really is going to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think Gino now more than ever has a really good chance of making it into the game. And I think he should make it. I want him in the game. I don't think there's anybody who doesn't want him in the game, but just want to be clear. I approve of Gino as a character. Alright, in that case... really rusty with these songs. So I've got approximately 30-35 minutes to... Oh, it was nighttime? Got approximately 30-35 minutes to beat all Wolfgang's time from last time. Time. So honestly, if I just beat his time, that'll make me happy. I'm a little vindictive bitch like that. Ah, that was a child timeline one? I'm an idiot. Rusty and dusty. Rusty. What? I'm an idiot. Come on, Link. But you know what? I'm gonna take off that tunic. Give me my deep blue. Patriot Link. Murica. Was that a real ocarina I just played? Yes, it is. I got my own fairy ocarina. Made in Peru. Don't know how to play it. I'm not sure if it's like regulation. I think it's like more novelty than anything. But it's still funny. Still a fun prop to bang out. Or bring out. I don't know if I bang out my... I definitely don't bang out any ocarina on stream. When you go full dumb. I don't think I'm making this one. Alright, hopefully that should be a nice speed boost. Come on, Link. Wow, that was right on the edge. It's gotta be the one. Wow, I suck. Dampé's the cheapest fucking thing in the game, I swear to God. Between his rubber band speeding and the fact that he always finds a way to drop a fireball where you're rolling into. It's infuriating. This is more random than the Hyrule Market chess minigame. These controls! God damn it! I had that all day. The emulator's so stiff. This is super annoying, and it's wasting a lot of my time now. Note to self. Don't do Dampé anymore. Not worth it. Please. Thank you. There we go. Good time. Took a little practice, I guess. Through the fire and the flames, let's go. Nice. We carry on. I just realized my gauntlets, my gold gauntlets are like a, I don't know, lime green? Not quite lime green. Like nuclear green? Piss green? Piss yellow? Ate too much asparagus yellow? Honestly, that was the closest I've ever gotten with performing a quote-unquote real song. Alright, 60. Cool. Alright, Dragon Force. Dragon Boss! Inhuman Rampage! I think that was the name of the song. Or album. I don't have 30 yet? I think I'm one away. Fuck off, dude. Alright. Oh, that's the 30. Dirtbags. Why is House of Skulltula always the worst rewards ever? Ever. I don't know why I even bother. Absolute waste of my time. Yeah, House of Skulltula, they get cursed and then they give me cursed items as a reward. Great, thanks. Nice, spacebar. Gotta see Herman Lee. I believe I got that right. Herman Lee. He's an entertainer, you say? Alright. Sorry guys, comments, chat shutting down for a little bit until I do this right. I'm very stiff. Am I familiar with Jacob Collier? The name sounds very familiar. I'm almost positive, you've shown me Jacob Collier before. Is he the piano dude? The fucking autistic piano savant? I don't think he's autistic, I'm just ripping on him for no reason. Okay, that is the dude, yes. Yes, very talented. Ronald Yankees. Fair. Shit, I'm out of money already? God damn it. God damn it. Alright, in that case... Ronald Yankees. I think about him every now and then. Every now and then, one of his songs will come on, like, a playlist or, like, someone's stream. I'm like, Ronald Jenkins! I remember when I found you, like... What was that, like 2006 or maybe 2007 or 8, something like it was like we found Ronald Jenkins, I feel like, when he basically just started out. Yeah, because I'm cool like that. And now I think he still makes music, which is awesome after all these years. I remember back when we found out about him, you could buy his album for like $10. He would send it to you and sign it for free. And I kind of, in hindsight, I wish we had taken him up on that, because I think it would be really cool to have a Ronald Jenkins signed album, but oh well. Hello, YouTubers! Hello, YouTubes, yes. I'm fucking stupid. I listened to Jenkins before he even made music. OG fan over here. I'm so hip. I was a hipster before being a hipster was even hip. Alright, probably should be going for the money, but I skipped it last time and regretted it, so... I only listen to dog whistle music. You probably never heard of it. Also, I'm a dog. Damn, bro, you're just gonna give away your identity like that? You're gonna get doxxed. You're gonna get dogsed. You don't have to shake my head at that one. SMH. I was debating putting in the F. Decided to keep it a family stream. God fucking damn it. Oof. It's a competition. Which fish is gonna get it? But only one is the correct one, so I'm glad I got the correct one. Got Mr. Big Boy Fish. Big old 10-pounder over here. Yeah, I could just see by the scales. He's a 10-pounder. Wow, 10 pounds. What a great fish. Hey, what a great reward. Alright, fucking hell. Where am I going? Starting to run out of overworld checks that I'm interested in. I didn't do Zora River at all. That was a mistake. Forgot about that. Alright, I think I'm going to Dongo. Jeremy Wade over here. Oh wait, can't I just hookshot myself to that box? Does that actually work? Fuck off. Oh, sick. That saves me so much. So much nothing. Hello, Jimmy. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Oh my god, I didn't talk to Andrew. Andrew, doing me dirty. Thought you were my girl, Andrew. Then I see you traipsing around with that cafe character. Man, what are you, pedo? He only 8 years old. I guess pedo is topical lately. Unfortunately. Hello? Common theme these days. Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, we need 4 more pieces. I got like 15 minutes to pull it off. It's gonna be a little closer than I would have liked it. But I think we got it. If I can pull off like 1 Triforce piece every 2 or 3 minutes, I think it'll work. Not with checks like that. What's up? I got another double defense. I am well defended. Imagine it counted as quad damage or a quad defense at this point. That would be a thing. I don't want that one. Nice. Nice. Oh man, the Dongos is killing me here. Reset warp. Nothing's wrong. Is that a normal item? Don't remember that one. Yes and no. The double defense is an item from the first game, but you would only get it from one of the Great Fairies. Like, pretty much, I think the last Great Fairy. The Great Fairy right by Ganon's castle. That you could only access with Golden Gauntlets, which is like one of the last major items in the game. So, it is normally accessible in the game. But it didn't have that gold figure, that gold frame with the clear inside. I'm not even sure if it had any model or sprite at all. I think that might have been... That was definitely a more recent addition to the randomizer-only assets. It looks cool, though. And I was joking about the quad defense part. That's probably not happening. Oh, come on! This place is garbage! This is killing my run right now. Alright. There we go. Actually, since we're mentioning assets created just for the randomizer, all these Triforce pieces I'm picking up, or the Triforce pieces, those are brand new assets. They were never in the original game. I believe someone on the team or community who makes Randomizer, oh. Whoops. Someone made these Triforce pieces we're seeing in the game. And they were only a more recent addition, kinda, so... There is definitely some original work going into these randomizers, which I think is super cool. Definitely helping to shape the randomizer experience more to what we imagine it should be, or just better quality of life. Stuff like that, you know. You'll only be getting half-intelligent statements from me as I'm playing the game. I don't think I should be doing this. It's been a while since I've done dungeons. I'm probably making a mistake doing this. Yeah, I'll get one more check from here. Because there's a boss key, there's a dungeon map, and then there's... Fuck, yeah, this is here. There's a compass. So there's 3 items in this dungeon that will not help me at all, and I've already picked out, what was it, like four checks already? So, we're starting to get we're raising the odds of getting bad checks. So, I'm just gonna shift gears, go to Forest Temple. Forest Temple has a decent amount of checks, and a lot of them are easy to get pretty quick. Damn it. It's so hard to focus. Do I have money? Good. This could just about be it. Alright. Two more. I've got like 10 minutes to beat all Wolfgang's time. It's starting to get tense. Please? Oh, you're kidding me. Well, at least those are out of the way. The only other guaranteed junk item in this dungeon is the boss key. Everything else should be fair game. It's been too long since I've done this. Alright, it's coming back to me. Excuse me? Thank you! Of course that was fake. Jesus. Alright. Can't catch any breaks here. I'm kind of proud of pulling that off so fluently. Was expecting to mess that one up a couple times. Alright, one more. I got this. Which way do I go first? I fucking never... What the hell is that? You're probably referring to the way the sword was glowing and I just kind of ruined those Stalfos. That was a glitch called... Is this the right one? I don't know. That was a glitch called Infinite Sword Glitch, wherein the simplest way to describe it is as long as Link is holding out his sword and doesn't swing it, that sword is considered in an active swing state. So, if I brush that sword up against a wall or an enemy, every available frame that it can deal damage, it will deal damage. So, I think this game's 20 or 24 frames a second, so that's pretty much 24 hits, or 20 hits per second, something like that. Maybe not literally that fast, but it's rapid. So, but it's only in the version 1.0 of the game, the Japanese 1.0 of the game, I think. So, it's probably not going to be easily accessible in your normal copy of Zelda. But essentially, I use it against tougher enemies to basically just wipe them out as quickly as possible. It's still a little tricky against Stalfos because they have shields, but if I manage to really, you know, walk my way in there, I could just basically rapid hit them. Because it's kind of like Turbo Button, but not the same. Similar concept of hitting as quickly as possible, but not quite a Turbo Button. God, this place is raw dogging me. Okay, Link, that was creative. That motherfucker hits me. There. Damn. Not giving it up. Don't mind that block. Everything's completely normal. Alright. Man, if I can't find it here, where can I go? Where can I go? I'll go that's quick. You know, I trusted you to just kind of chill. Ain't no chillin' them. Ain't no chillin' them, motherfucks. This is a wise choice. What was that? Young Link? Does my Navi sound like Young Link? Show me something good. Show me potato salad. Yes! Wow, that... For being rusty, that was one of the best attempts on that room I've ever done. Please. Okay. 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 I was hoping you would pick up on that one. Classic. I've done that bit a few times on stream, and most of the time people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, bro. And then I have to reenact the whole skit. Fire Temple for the win, let's do it. an old folk joke. Yeah, it's definitely an old school, an old crunchy Family Guy joke for sure. Boss key, yeah! I don't know if this was the smart way to go, but here we are. The old Kokiri song in Fire Temple. I noticed the music was different, but it didn't really mentally click until you just mention it. Yeah, it is a little silly. This whole exploring temples thing, I think, just absolutely backfired on me. I think I was much better off exploring more overworld, even though there wasn't a lot left. But I'm in the hole now. Gotta commit to it. And I know it's because I forgot to do Zora River, too. That's what's killing me. Zora River had, like, at least 5 checks I could have been exploring through. So, that was totally a my bad. My original plan when I was young Link, after coming from, instead of going from Lake Hylia all the way to, and walking across Hyrule Field to the market, I was gonna go in the Lake Hylia warp to Zora Domain, and then come from Zora's Domain down Zora River, and then use that path to get to the market. It would have been much, much smarter. Less time wasted and more checks gathered along the way. Unfortunately, I guess I was a little distracted at the time and totally slipped my mind. But I think that would have bought me the checks I need right now. No, not your fault at all. Not at all. Oh, I have 22 heart containers. Isn't that a thing? Ain't that just a kick in the head? Fucking crooners. This is like my last attempt if I'm gonna get within the time I wanted. Please be what I want. Alright, so hover boots didn't work out the way I was hoping. Be the one. Be the one. Not you! Oh my god. Absolute run killer. I am getting fucking barebacked. Oh my god. They didn't even give me a bullet to bite. No pillow to squeeze. No lubrication. No advanced warning. Well, I officially didn't beat my set time that I set out for today. That's super disappointing, considering I should have been able to easily do it first try. So, back to the drawing boards, I guess. Well. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, okay, Link. Link! Jesus Christ. What was that shit? I wish I could tell you. I mean, if you're wondering about the sound effect, it's just due to alternative sound effects. But the physical whatever happened there, I don't know. You're saying that the last 11 chests I opened had no pieces? Sounds about right. Feels about right. Yeah, I mean, this was just a really bad case of bad luck. Real bad case of bad luck. I'm not leaving. I no longer have a time to beat. I don't care anymore. So, I'm gonna clean out this entire dungeon until you give me a goddamn piece of Triforce, you piece of shit. You think this shit is a fucking game? And I'm out of keys. I think we're done here. Better combo name, Snoop Khalifa or WizDog? WizDog all day. I mean, is it a better name? I don't know, but WizDog sounds really funny to me because it reminds me of a dog taking a whiz. So I guess Snoop Khalifa is a better name, like professionally speaking. But because I'm an idiot, I like WizDog. Nobody beats the Wiz, dog. That's what it would sound like if people from the mid-2000s lived in the mid-90s. Nobody beats the Wiz, dog. Oh wow, super slide. Ah, that doesn't work. Bollocks. God damn, I got fucking destroyed in this dungeon. It was such a huge mistake coming here. How was I to know? Alright. '90s commercial all day. I'll have you all know I accidentally punched a testicle doing that. Probably not too interested to hear that, but it's true. True story, based on a true story. I've got a single nad that's kind of angry at me right now. Hello? There we go. I don't know why they weren't Z-targeting. Been streaming any other games than Zelda and Mario Maker currently? Not particularly. I spent the last game I was working on before I picked up Mario Maker is a game called Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. It's a brand new game created by the guy who made a lot of the Castlevania games that I love. And he basically made this game called Bloodstained as a spiritual successor to old school Castlevania, because Konami doesn't want to do it anymore. Ooh, I never had my Bigoron sword back out? I'm dumb. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I played Bloodstained Ritual of the Night all the way through. Great game, highly recommended. I think it's already out for Switch, but I think the Switch is, like, the Switch version needed the most work when the game released, but I think they've done a lot of work to make it better. It's also on PS4, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, trying to think what other games. There was also, like, an NES-style version of the game called Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. That was fun. I don't know, what did I play before that? I don't remember. I know I did some Binding of Isaac, but that was just kind of here and there. And a lot of that was off-stream. I'm trying to think of the oh yeah, I played some Mario games before that. Like, I played New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, and I played Super Mario 3D World. Those games were both alright, not my favorites. I played Super Mario Odyssey before that. That was an amazing game. And that pretty much catches up the last few months of streaming I've been doing. And Spacebar. Nocturne might be the worst song in OOT, even worse than Song of Time backwards. As far as, like, the ocarina arrangement, like, the notes, I would agree, but when Nocturne of Shadows is played out in its full song, I think it's pretty nice. Still, maybe not one of the more notable, or not the most melodic, or not the best song, I don't know, I'm not trying not to, like, shit on it, but I like it. Definitely not the best, though. Yep. Okay, fucking ass. Why is the game suddenly, like, acting weird? There we go, that's all I wanted. Turok 2. Yes, Turok. I think Turok was the first game I streamed on here. How long did that was literally like 20-25 minutes searching for one check. What a load of horseshit. That was a terrible seed. I'm pissed. You should stream Super Godzilla from SNES. I've actually considered it. One day, maybe 1 month, I want to do like a Godzilla month and just play a bunch of Godzilla games. Even if they're not all that great, they're still cool. So I definitely do want to play that, but I also kind of want like, I don't know, a little. Never mind. But yeah, one of these days, I think I'll do like a Godzilla week it's probably gonna be a Godzilla week or two, where I just play a bunch of Godzilla games. I would like to do that very much. Sorry, a song is the worst song. It's definitely super played out for me. Tri-whore, yeah, you still like that? I'm a Triforce whore. Oh, that's true, yeah. If I ever, when I get around to doing like a Godzilla month, whatever, yeah, maybe I'll borrow that game from you so I can play it. Because I have Godzilla for NES, which is kind of like a hybrid turn-based action game. It's kind of weird. It's hard to it's weird to describe, but it's pretty cool. I have Godzilla 2: War of the Monsters on NES, which is pretty much strictly a strategy game. Still cool though. And I have Super Godzilla for, as we just mentioned, for SNES. That one, in my opinion, I think is the best Godzilla game. And then I have Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for GameCube and Godzilla Unleashed for Wii, which I think are both really good Godzilla fighting games. Not like great fighting games, but good Godzilla fighting games. And yeah, so I think those are the 5 Godzilla games I own. There's a streamer named Lord Lucha, like Luchador, aka Mexican Wrestling, thank you. And you have to find him IRL and kick him in the balls. Why do I have to kick him in the balls? Just because his name is mildly similar to my own? I mean, is he like a jerk? If he's a jerk, I guess I'll kick him in the balls, but I'm not kicking some random dude in the balls. That's shitty. So, this is the traditional point in the randomizer where the ending cutscene freezes. Behold. Imagine if he said the same thing. He's like, I'm gonna kick him in the Coucha. I don't think he's a jerk, but it's a power move. I wasn't even thinking of the politics, yeah. If I could remove at least one lord from the Twitch streamership, then it'll create a power vacuum, and I winner take all. To the victor go the spoils. So we are resetting the game. I'm sure you noticed. And to ease my disappointment from this seed, well, there are my extra 2 heart containers. That's different. Huh. I'm gonna make myself feel better about this seed by whooping Ganon's ass. Not couch? Oh, whoops. I read that wrong. I'm gonna kick him in the couch. What a dick. What a dick that Lord Lucia dude. On a side note, by the way, about Godzilla, have you ever seen the creepypasta about the Nintendo version? Ah, yep, look at that. I have Ganon's key. I don't know what all Wolfgang was talking about. Ganon's key totally appeared in my inventory. Have I ever read the creepypasta about the Nintendo version? I feel like I might have heard about it, but I definitely haven't read it, nor do I know any of its plot. Is it more recent, or is it like an old copypasta that's just, like, still cool? What a douche. Clip that and send him to him, bro. Nice. Nice. Send him some out-of-context words. Gonna start shit, I see. Alright. Well, then I'll clip this part where I call you out for starting shit. He doesn't even speak English? Oh, he's done then. Yeah, send him all you want. He couldn't win anyway if he tried. Definitely check it out. Check it after the stream. Yeah, I'm down for some creepypasta. I've been actually reading a lot of creepypastas recently. Predominantly, I think I told Spacebar this a couple weeks ago, but I've been getting back into reading SCP articles. scpwiki.org, or Secure, Contain, Protect. That stuff's so good. So good. So, lately, I've been in the mood for some spoopy reading. SM64 creepypastas. Can't go wrong with SM64 anything, really. The whole every cart is personalized meme. Yeah. Every cart. Damn it. So, yeah, every cart always has to have, like, a masking tape label that says, "To Billy," or something like that, or, you know, Billy's cart, you know. It's always a very particular, you know, the original label's ripped off. It has off-brand screws in the back keeping it together. There's always, like, weird, very notable stuff with these, creepypastas. Not making fun of it, it's the nature of what it is. They're always the most fucked up copies ever. You think it's from 2012, but the creepypasta is literally a playthrough of a modded game. All visuals, barely any text. Oh, is it like a video thing, or is it just like screenshot by screenshot? That sounds pretty interesting, because that game, between the simple NES graphics, you could argue ugly NES graphics, and just kind of the spacey, trippy feel the original Godzilla game had, I could see some really, freaky looking visuals coming out of that. Even if, like, modified or doctored. I could definitely see some cool stuff, or imagine. I think your favorite one is Petscop, however, we're talking about creep factor. I love Petscop. Oh, but you said it's over an hour? Alright, so I guess you're talking about the Godzilla thing is like over an hour-long video. Still cool, I will definitely check that out. But yeah, I love Petscop. Please. Fucking hell, how? Jank-ass game. What was I saying? Yeah, Petscop. I give a ton of credit for that project. It may not be the creepiest, in my opinion, and it may not even have the most satisfying story. I actually found the story to be overall kind of unsatisfying, but I give a huge amount of credit to the person or people who made Petscop. I mean, let's assume it's a single person. They essentially made a PS1 style game on, like, PS1 hardware from the ground up. He, like, made a fake game just for the creepypasta. Like, the amount of effort that was put into making that is phenomenal. Like, to me, Petscop really sets a new bar for what you can do with creepypasta type stuff. And I hope to see more like it, and I hope to see more by the person who did Petscop. Even if I wasn't too big on the story. Ultimate power. Ultimate power. Reminds me of Darth Sidious from the ending of any given Star Wars trilogy. Ultimate power! Have I ever taught you of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Yeah, I said Dark Plagueis. What of it? Fucking hell, Link! Link, bro! Use your eyes! Link getting a good hard look in at that like. He's trying to figure out if he'd like, you know? That one was a little bit better in my head, I swear. That was mostly performance error. Ooh, you know what? Let me check something. Sorry about that. Sorry, you said Link getting shredded, and I had to intervene with copy pasta. All right, yeah, I saw walls of text coming in. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, I'll read that one later. Did I do this? Oh, Steambag, what's up? Welcome in, how are you? Brain just shut down. Sounds is so crazy, scratchy, and fragged. Yeah. The sound effects are mostly, not mostly random. Certain sound effects are randomized. Where are you? Where are you? I haven't done this in a while. I kinda... There we go. Kinda forgot. Not that's terribly hard. Yep, I messed that up. What the hell did I do wrong there? Okay, I got it. New maker, the girl's like adopted mother who brought her to the psych ward where she was killed, and then basing the game on the murder and other random murders that had taken place. Oh, you're talking about the MatPat game theory, Yeah, that's a, I mean, it's a fucked up story. I mean, fucked up because it's true. But, did it actually influence the plot of Petscop? Maybe, probably not. MatPat really likes to go out in left field to source his information. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love MatPat, love game theory, and I think he made a really good... that was a really good connection he made, really creative, but, you know, he's entertaining, he's smart, but I don't really take that story to be any sort of canon at all. MatPat has a way of taking things that are so unlikely, things that are so unlikely to happen, but he has a very good way of taking those concepts and kind of smearing them and painting them together. In my opinion, he's very good at what he does, but I feel like MatPat will often kind of take the liberty of sort of cherry-picking info to make his theory sound sound. Which is completely fair. I do the same shit. From what you got at the end is he is like one of the programs designed to reenact the murders. The murder's decision so they could find the bodies. Crazy story. All the names are the same. I have to see the video again. I mean, if we're talking about the same game theory video, that video came out, like, back when Petscop only had, like, 6 videos or something. A lot of the story wasn't even introduced yet. But he did do a good job keeping up with the series, with all the new developments. But I feel like a lot of the time, when something is new... Shit. MatPat's early theories ultimately proved to be wrong. But not because he guessed wrong, just because the creative decision goes a different way. Matthew Patrick. Yeah, I have a hard time saying MatPat without thinking Matthew Patrick. That's gotta be his real name, right? That only makes sense. But I guess to finish summing up my thoughts on Petscop, I feel like it was too nebulous in the long run. I have nothing against things being like mysterious or mystic, or you know, really withholding information to make the audience either fill in the blanks with their imagination. Don't do this, or working on their own to really look into read in between the lines with the plot to find out answers, but ultimately I feel like, especially from a casual perspective, Petscop asks more questions than it ever answers. And if it weren't for people like channels like Game Theory or Nightmind, or there's probably half a dozen others on the internet, if it weren't for other people explaining to me what the story was supposed to be about, I would have no idea what Petscop is supposed to be about. And I feel like that's kind of the fault of the creator, of the Petscop creator. His FNAF theories are all over the place. I do enjoy his FNAF theories. I don't play FNAF, but I keep up with FNAF through watching game theory videos. And to be fair, FNAF is a very tricky one. Like, in MatPat's defense, FNAF is literally changing every single time a new game or new book comes out. Like, the entire story has a new meaning. So, you know, that's a classic, seems to be a classic Scott Cawthorn move. Just completely pulling the rug out from under you every single time he does something. So, MatPat's definitely got his work cut out for him when it comes to trying to follow along with FNAF lore. Who had a son named Ali? Are we talking about FNAF or Petscop again? Or, yeah, or Petscop. I don't know, it's been a while since I've watched either, I guess. Well, it's been a while since I've watched Petscop as well as MatPat's videos on it, so I don't remember everything. And you have your own theory about MatPat's relationship to Scott Cawthorn? I'm sure you can make up a few theories about that, about their relationship. It really does feel like it's a continuum. They keep feeding into each other. Every time MatPat guesses the right answer, Scott Cawthorn changes the answer to something different, so that MatPat is forced to be wrong. But that's only because he was originally right. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if there's evidence to disagree with me. I really believe Scott Cawthorn, at least in early FNAF lore, just kept making shit up as he went along. There was never a plan for any sort of story arc, long-term series, anything. So when the game surprisingly got successful, and he needed to make sequels, that's when he just kind of kept making shit up. And that's why the lore today is so convoluted. More or less for the early FNAF. Don't get me wrong, Scott Cawthorn, good storyteller. I like what he's got going on. I am not unentertained, but the early FNAF in particular felt very ad hoc for me. Oh, MatPat has a son named Ollie. Yes, that's right, now that you mention it. I totally forgot what MatPat's son was named. And my theory is that they worked together to make the game. Scott and Matt agreed to create a fake back and forth to garner attention. Yep. I see, yep. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's go up. Let's go up against Ganon. Dork. That's not what he says. Why did I leave my trident back in the desert? Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. It's like the only game where Ganon doesn't have a trident. Wow. I'm just absorbing this. Definitely people who made the randomizer threw this line in, but that's amazing. Ha ha ha, you'll never beat me by reflecting my lightning bolts and unleashing the arrows from your pocket. Is this because I did Triforce Hunt, or is this a brand new... Or did they just throw new lines in here? Alright, that what Navi said was vanilla. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We could talk about non-Zelda things. Nah, it's not how I wanted to do it, but it's more reliable. Oops, and I fucked that up. Ooh, did I do it? Yes! Of course, on my second attempt, I get ISG. Oh well. Try whore. Dead. You like that? I'm a Triforce whore today. Yeah, that, new life. That seems like a new line they programmed in. Maybe... It's for shits and giggles, I guess, but I don't know why. Whoa! I almost fucked that up so bad. That's a good line they added. I totally agree. It's funny. I guess, yeah, every now and then I think about it, like, this is the only appearance of Ganondorf or Ganon where he doesn't have the Triforce. Maybe not, like, the only, but one of the few. It's my favorite version of Ganon. Can't say I really have a favorite. Yeah, that's what I was about to say, though. I want to say this model of Ganon is, definitely iconic. It's, like, wild, beastly, evil, ragged-looking, like, it hits all the right notes. I mean, the traditional Ganon, to me, I guess will always be the big blue, chunky, husky boar. But, this version is definitely super cool. And not for nothing, but this is the version they use for the boss fight in Ultimate, Smash Ultimate. So clearly, even Nintendo felt like this was like a really good version of Ganon. This dude just like Max chillin'? Why was he so easy? I think the more, perhaps, interesting question would be, which is the favorite Ganondorf? Because most of the Ganons look similar, very similar for the most part, but pretty much all the different versions of Ganondorf are very different. And, once again, OOT Ganondorf wins it for me. Shit, I just kind of sat there. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. And Final Smash, good point. Well, I think in the Final Smash for Brawl and maybe Smash 4, I think they used the Twilight Princess Beast Ganon model. But I think in Ultimate they brought it back to the Ocarina of Time Ganon model. Bye-bye. Hey, we killed Ganon. We collected all 69 pieces of Triforce and then killed Ganon. Boss. Don't want to spell the name wrong. I assume you're talking about Ganon? Don't want to get Ganon banned? Is that even still a thing? I mean, I know it isn't, but is that even still a thing? I guess technically it is. For those who know what Ganon banning is. That's it. I guess I'll be wrapping up from here. We kind of already saw this. Yeah, unless there's anything I can do quick. Not really. Let's see if we actually get credits. How about that? Let's see if it doesn't freeze at that spot. Triforce of Power's in your hands? Bro, I got like 69 pieces. There's no way you left with anything. Unless he had the other 69 pieces that I didn't collect. Link looking so stylish in that blue. I'm sorry if that's really annoying, I'm just mashing buttons. I just realized that probably sounds like shit. So, 1:52. I was short by my time by 10 minutes. What can I do to improve? We cannot forget to go to Zora's River. I think that, once again, I'm pretty sure that single-handedly absolutely screwed me. I think if there's anything dumb that I missed. I guess I could have been doing more of the soft soils. I could have gotten bugs, I just never did. I'm trying to think, are there any cows I missed? I think I actually activated most of the cows in the game now that I'm thinking about it. There might only be like one or two that I know I missed at least one. I might have missed like two. Ah, froze. Ah, well. Yeah, it's for those who don't follow Ocarina of Time Randomizer, there's something about this very frame where it just traditionally freezes. Every now and then you might get lucky, or maybe certain settings will let it go through, but that's all, folks. So, thank you all for popping out. New Zelda is hottest Zelda. You might be right. You might be right. I don't know, most of the top Zeldas are OOT, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild. I think those are the four hottest Zeldas. Oh, and Wind Waker. No, that's creepy. Hottest Zelda? Yeah, I mean, Breath of the Wild Zelda does got them tight pants on. I don't know, but Skyward Sword Zelda's more trad. Twilight Princess Zelda's more boss lady. She's the hot boss character, and Ocarina of Time Zelda is just generally pretty lady, I guess. It's the pants that show off her Triforce. That's what I was just saying. Alright, well, let's be fair to all sides of the audience. Now we gotta talk about hottest Link. And, oh, look at that, we're out of time. Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks all for popping out. Special thanks to New Life Revolution. You might notice next to your name, let's see. Yeah, you got a little diamond icon. That means you're a VIP here. You got one of my 10 slots. So welcome to the crew. New Life Revolution. I have no spacebar. We had Mama-san in there. We had Steambag popped in. Apologies if I missed anybody else. Wild Kitty earlier. Cardinal fan, of course, first one in. Big shout out. Denise popped in at some point. And other random folk. Everyone, thanks for coming out, as always. Hope you had fun. I had fun. Only oh, shit, look at that. Speak of the devil, I just said your name, and here you are. Only 25 ice traps, you're disappointed? Yeah, well, there were so many Triforce pieces loaded in this seed that it took out a lot of the ice traps. Trust me, I did set ice traps to max. There wasn't a whole lot of room left in the seed for ice traps. So 25 was honestly more than I thought I was gonna get. But once again, were you really the first one here? Yeah, you were the first one in my stream today. And, also first one to make any comments, so thanks for popping by as always. Hope to see you around. Feels bad, man. I'm not too beat up over it. The max ice traps to me is more fun if I'm doing a traditional or regular randomizer run. In the Triforce run, I like it simpler. Oh, the diamond. Yeah. All you, buddy. Ah, and the music ended. Let me throw in some tunes to see ourselves out. This one might be alright. I do this one all the time. This one might be weird. Check out that Godzilla creepypasta before you hit the hay. Definitely, bro. Yeah, I've got everyone's links that you've been sending me on my log, so I'll be checking that out for sure. Thanks again for sending that my way. All right, officially wrapping up here. Thank you all, as always, for joining me. I will hopefully squeeze in an extra stream either tomorrow or Sunday if I have time. I'll try to make it happen. If not, I'll be back on Monday as per usual. I'll probably be playing some Mario Maker, if you're interested in that. But until next time, have a great day.